Hi, this is Greg with California GSP Rescue. I'm about to go meet David. I just saw him Friday. We got the 4 puppies, and I'm meeting him today on Monday, and we're getting one more puppy from a shelter that was dumped in a field with 2 other puppies. Everybody survived, and one of them didn't get adopted because he's a little shy. Insane. This is crazy that the number of puppies being dumped at the shelter. This particular group of puppies, they didn't show well. They were very timid and shy, obviously scared in the shelter environment. So one of them didn't get adopted. One of them got adopted late yesterday, and one got adopted the first day they became available. So we may see the other 2 just because if they are chronically shy, we'll need to find a special home for them. But this is crazy, the number of puppies showing up in the shelter. We're going to find this little guy a home along with 4 that we rescued on Friday, and we're going to be looking for forever homes very soon.
This little girl is a handful.
So this is the 5th puppy in 4 days. This one happened to show up at the shelter. We've been watching this one along with the other 2 litter mates that showed up at the shelter. We weren't sure, but getting the information, they were dumped in a field and picked up as strays, her and her siblings. The other 2 got adopted, so we got her. She was probably the worst of the 3 in terms of shyness, but we heard that they weren't doing well in the shelter environment, in the kennels, and you can kind of see just like this, it would exponentially be worse.
I can tell you she's probably a lot secure in a kennel than being outside. That's what she seems. Because when she was traveling in there, when we just opened up, she took all the bedding, nestled up all the bedding, put it aside, and in the back of the crate, she was just kind of, hunkered down in the corner. She looks like she's terrified, but I don't know. She seems to come out of it pretty quick. But I don't know. I'd sure like to know what happened to her. She may have been just loose for a while, or who knows. But she at this point, she doesn't seem to respond well to a leash. So my guess is she's never been leash trained or anything.
I wouldn't surprise me if somebody had puppies, or they had that 3 of them a litter. So.
But anyway, I don't know. She seems to have settled down right at the moment.
She likes that. She's in a safe spot. She seems comfortable.
Hi, this is Greg with California GSP Rescue, and this is Rylee. Rylee is the 5th dog in 4 days. And as you can see, she's very shy. She wasn't showing well at the shelter. In fact, they were concerned because she was one of 3 dogs, one of 3 GSPs found in a field, obviously dumped, and they held all 3 dogs 5 business days, 1 week, and no one came to claim Rylee or the other dogs, or the GSPs, her litter mates most likely. Very skittish, you can see. So Rylee was picked up as a stray with 2 other siblings. She was dumped in a field, and that's where they found all 3 dogs. We've had her a couple days, and we're making some progress, but you can see she's still very skittish. She's fine with other dogs. We strongly feel that the other 2 siblings were probably like her, skittish, and they will feed off each other. So she's already made some headway with the dogs she's been around, because she can mimic their behavior and act like a normal dog, but she probably will remain somewhat a little timid, skittish. Just needs to be managed. We're not too concerned about that. That's the least of our concerns right now. She is spayed. She's had her shots. The shelter was great. They communicated with us, helped us arrange for transport. We can't say enough good things. And the shelter's coordinators, the adoption coordinators, and the animal control officers reach out and help us coordinate our transport. That we're greatly appreciative of that. That's just A huge effort goes into getting the dogs out of the shelters, and it helps when they collaborate with us. So Rylee is the 5th dog in 4 days, and all the dogs, they're all under a year old. Their average age, we figured out, is 7 months, which is crazy that the dogs that young are showing up at shelters. So big thanks to Terry, volunteer Terry. She reached out to the shelter. She's familiar with that shelter. I in turn got in touch with them. We coordinated. David, volunteer David, reached out to him to pick her up just 2 days after he got the first 4 dogs. And we're grateful that we have volunteers that allow us to be agile and on a short notice can change their schedules, juggle their schedules so that we make things happen. And clearly, when this is all said and done, there's more to the story. You will see it's really a group effort. And there's several volunteers working in the background, managing the applications, doing financials. Come here. The website, there's a lot that goes into what we're doing. Come here. All volunteers, all volunteers. So there's been some behaviors. We know she's good with other dogs. There's been some behaviors though that clearly, I suspect that they were crated for an extended period. She is crate trained, she goes in the crate. She's got an e-collar on right now because she was spayed. I took it off for the video. But she is an extremely sweet dog. She follows me around, even though it might be at some distance. When I've had her loose in the house, she's always in the room I am in. She will follow me if I go, wherever I go. We had an incident where the door blew open and she did not go out. You would think that as fearful as she is, she might run out, but she didn't. I was able to go shut the door. It was open an extended period of time. A great dog, really. She's gonna make somebody. It's gonna be a little bit of work. There's no question. The dedication of managing her, making sure she gets her exercise, and working with her, so in a very soft hand, is going to be important. We're making progress. This is big progress here. Again, I want to thank volunteer David. I want to thank the shelter staff. I want to thank all our volunteers. We've been asking a lot the last 7 days, and it doesn't look like it's going to slow up anytime soon. I also want to thank the donors and the rescue heroes. If you want to do something and make a difference and you don't have the time, consider making a small donation or becoming a rescue hero. Those regular donations have kept us afloat, and we've had some challenges here the last several months, and we appreciate that. Huge food bills. Incredible amount of food we spent. Over $2,000 last month total. And if you do nothing else at all, please like and share this video. That will help us find Rylee and the other dogs' homes. Thank you.